We have reached the summit of a 4-year-long journey that we all began as freshmen. And although the road to tonight was not an easy one, we have little time to rest. On this summit that we now stand, there lies before us a bright, new horizon filled with even taller mountains and grander adventures. Everyone's journey from here on will not be the same. We will each climb our own mountain, and no path is right or wrong. Whether you go to college, enlist in the military, start working, or, if you're Sam Dillon, live in Australia. Every path is different, and only you can decide if you're on the right path. Regardless of the path you choose, we will all encounter obstacles that we must overcome. College students will have to pay for college, enlistees will have to go through training, and Sam Dillon is going to have to learn to speak Aborigine. These obstacles and how we overcome them will shape us into who we will be, and the experience we gained here at Fort Walton Beach High School will help us to overcome those obstacles. So I would like to thank the faculty and staff of Fort Walton Beach High School, with a special shout out to Ms. Thetford and Coach Ryan for giving us the tools we need to succeed in our future endeavors. And I would also like to thank my fellow Vikings for making the past 4 years my most memorable years to date. And I hope to see all of you at our first high school reunion. And Sam, I hope you come back from Australia with a really cool accent.
Good evening. I'm Brian Day. I'd like to begin by thanking all the faculty, staff, family, and friends who have come out tonight to show your support for us. We know how trying a high school graduation can be, especially if your last name is Taylor, Wilson, or Ziegler. It is all of you sitting in the stands who have made the graduates of 2013 who we are. And without you, some of us might be in jail, or worse, graduating tomorrow night at Choctaw. In particular, I'd like to thank God, without whom none of this would be possible. I'd like to thank my mom, my brother Winston, and my surrogate brother, Joseph Dunn. Sup, Keebler? I'd especially like to thank my dad for doing all my homework for the past 12 years. Thanks, Dad. You got me here. In addition, I'd like to thank the countless members of my extended family, my grandmother, my coaches, and all my friends who are out here tonight. You know, when I was getting started on my speech at lunch today, I was trying to think of a good topic. A few came to mind, but then I remembered that we wouldn't be getting our diplomas until after we walked. So that eliminated most of my ideas. Adults always told us to enjoy high school, that it was our last bit of freedom before the real world, that it would be the best 4 years of our lives. They were all wrong. We definitely had fun here at Fort Walton, and it was an awesome 4 years. We won state titles, had crazy prep rallies, beat the weenies, and had parties to celebrate it. We won countless academic awards and had the privilege of being Miss Bowell, Miss Williams, and Miss Thetford's last high school classes. High school was a blast, no doubt about it. However, that doesn't mean the fun has to end here. Just because we're about to take on more responsibility doesn't mean this has to be our last bit of freedom. The real world isn't a prison cell. We live in the USA, the freest country in the globe. We are choosing whether we want to go to school or immediately enter the workforce. We are choosing what we want to pursue as a profession and where we want to go in life. Until now, we have all been minors. We have relied on our parents, on our friends, and on our teachers for support. Now it is our turn to take control. We've had fun, but who's to say that the next 4 years can't be even better? It is up to you to decide your own fate. Whatever path you choose to take in life, do something that you love, my friends. And each 4 years of your life can be better than the last. Likewise, if you are miserable, if you find yourself dreading work, if you don't like where you are in life, don't blame anyone but yourself. Take action and do something about it. Make a positive change in your life. Something I have always believed and will live by for the rest of my life is this. No matter who you are, what your social status is, your color, or your gender, anything is possible if you work hard enough. With enough effort, you can do whatever you want in life. My peers, it's our turn. We're about to go out into the real world as adults, and for the first time, we are going to have complete control over our lives. So take the reins, go out there, and make yourselves happy. Do what you want to do, and be who you want to be. I just have one more thing to add before I go. Tonight, we're throwing a huge party, a rager, a Project X party. Be at Miss Stephanie Thetford's house at 10. I'll send a Remind 101 with the address. And you already know there's going to be plenty of rum cake. Thank you.